Welcome to my channel. Thanks for stopping in. What we're gonna do today is we're gonna do some unboxings, I guess you can call it. Unboxings? We're definitely unpackaging. We're gonna try the new brush collection that I have yet to open, touch, try in any sort of way. We're also gonna try the new liquid foundation brush, so I'm super excited about that. I have a new lipstick I haven't tried yet, so we're gonna try that. What else? I think that's about it. So thanks for watching. After you watch, you should go and check out some of my other videos. Please, please, please. All right, so my face is clean, prepped and ready for makeup. My hair is out of the way, so I look a little rough. Got a lot of redness and splotchiness going on, so I apologize you have to look at this, but we'll take care of that soon. So let's get right into what I want to show you guys. So I haven't opened anything yet. This is Mary Kay's new foundation brush, liquid foundation brush. They also have a powder foundation brush. I usually just throw these packages away, but they are good for travel and for keeping your brushes protected. Okay, so we pull it out of here and it has another protective layer. Very nice. Seems to be a nice brush. Check that out. Has the nice pretty logo, the name of the brush. It's a liquid foundation. You can see it's got a slanted tip, perfect for getting on the face here like that. It's very soft, but it is still stiff enough to work, so I'm excited about it. This is a huge step up from their previous liquid foundation brush, which was just one of these standard, to me it's kind of like a standard paintbrush. So it tends to be a little bit streaky with these kind of brushes, but they do still work. These aren't terrible brushes, just not my favorite. I am excited about this brush and I'm hoping that it works really well for me. So let's give it a shot. I'm going to go in with my medium coverage foundation in Ivory 100. So you can put some on your hand and then just stipple from your hand to your face, but I'm just gonna go right onto the brush because this is, why not? Let's just see how it works, see how it absorbs. I'm just going to stipple around. Okay, not bad. It has absorbed a little bit of my foundation, but I'm okay with that. My application of choice is a sponge, a blending sponge, which Mary Kay does have, but when I'm in a hurry, I do like to use a brush. Now, this is a medium coverage foundation, so yes, I do still have a lot of redness. That's just gonna be the case, because it's not a full coverage foundation. It's not leaving streakiness, so that's excellent. It's going on quickly, that's excellent. It fits into my under eye area, around my nose, like it just glides around very easily because it's so soft and because of the angle of the bristles, so that's good. I do have a lot of dryness in my face, so it is pulling at that a little. It's kind of irritating my skin, my little dry patches, and making them a little bit more noticeable, which is one reason that I do like blending sponges better if I had to choose, because when you're using a blending sponge, you're pressing onto your face and it's not swirling things around and disrupting dry skin. We don't want to forget the neck, especially right now. I do have some redness in my neck because I do have a little bit of eczema showing up today. And since this is a medium coverage foundation and I have a lot of acne, I like to go back with concealer. And I have two colored concealers here. I have a light ivory and a deep ivory. I like to use the light in the center area of my face than the deep around it. Now the colors are almost identical, so it's not a huge drastic change, but deep ivory is my skin color. I like to use the light ivory just for brightening. I'm gonna just go ahead and put this right on top. So this is the deep, and I'm gonna use the brush. Yeah, that seems to be working well. And you can see it's just giving me more of a full coverage effect. Now I'm gonna go in with the light ivory. And this is gonna go like in my highlight area. I would typically like to use a sponge for highlighting like close under my eye because I don't like to tug so much at it with something like this, but it does the trick in a pinch if you don't want to be so meticulous about things. This is doing the trick. Okay, so you can see that I'm back to more of a full coverage effect here. I'm going to just spot conceal the very red blotches. Using Mary Kay's cream eye color and concealer brush. It's just a standard flat concealer brush. They did come out with a new cream brush, but I didn't buy it. I'm kind of regretting it right now. I'm gonna open the rest of the brush collection. The brush I just used for liquid foundation is sold by itself. They did update their brush collection, and here it is here. These items cannot be purchased separately, they can only be purchased as a set. If you recall, this was their brush collection. It was okay. Not my favorite set of brushes. It did have a tendency to shed because these are not synthetic. Yikes. The new brush collection is synthetic, so the bristles should keep their shape and last and not fall out like the other did. So I'm gonna open it up because I have not even opened it yet. Oh, one got away. Okay, so some of them are individually wrapped. All right, so it's got just what we need. I need a powder brush right now. I'm really excited. Oh, I like it. It's very soft. This is a great powder brush, I can already tell. So it's nice. It's got the logo. It says all over powder. It's big, round, fluffy, tapered. I like that. Like that a lot. Next up, we have another brush that I'm very familiar with. I have a brush like this that's too stiff, but this one is not too stiff. This is Mary Kay's cheek brush. This is very unique because you can see it's shorter, it's rounded, but when you turn it to its side, it's slanted. I like that. That's gonna be great for like contouring and highlighting, and the round part here will be great for blush. So I might need 2 sets of this, honestly. And then the updated eye brushes. These are great too. We have, this one is called an eye smudger. So that's way different than the smudger used to be. This used to be the smudger and it was my very favorite brush. This one is round. This kind of looks like a very stiff crease brush, so that's cool. This is just a standard all over eyeshadow. And this one I'm intrigued about. This is the new crease brush. It's an angled brush, which is different from the crease brush before that was like a dome-shaped brush. But it was a little too fluffy for me. Fluffy, but at the same time the bristles were stiff, so it wasn't my favorite. So I'm excited to try this one. It's very different, and I don't know how this is. It fits really nice into the, this is gonna be good. I like it. What I like to do after I put on my foundation is go right in with a translucent powder, especially when I'm doing under eye stuff. I don't want the under eye to crease. I think what would be great for this is the cream brush that does not come with the set. It's a smaller, stiffer brush that you could pick up the translucent powder and tap it on the under eye. But right now I'm just gonna use the all over shadow brush to pick up some translucent powder and just pack it on under my eye. And I'm also gonna do that to areas where I have used concealer. Also areas where you have, like if you touch your face a lot on your nose, you can add an extra amount of setting powder. I'm gonna take this all over powder brush and I'm gonna very lightly, very lightly, I have some translucent powder. Ooh, it's very soft. I love this. Okay, sorry, I'm getting very excited. I'm just gonna put the lightest layer because I don't want to be powdery. I just want, honestly, I want my blush to blend smoothly and not get stuck on the liquid foundation. So that's really more or less what this step is for. Let's see how these eyeshadows work. I like to use Mary Kay's Perfecting Concealer as an eye primer, and I want it to be pretty light, so I'm going in with light ivory. I'm going to go back with that all over shadow brush and put a layer of the translucent powder on my eyelids so that it sets the concealer and prevents it from creasing, and so that my eyeshadow just glides right over. I have my Mary Kay eyeshadows. I'm gonna go in with Hazelnut first, and I'm gonna use this eye crease brush. And I have very hooded eyes, so this brush seems to fit really excellently in the crease. Alright, let's deepen it up. Let's go into some driftwood. Oh, I didn't even show you what color I was using. Okay, so the first one I used was Hazelnut here, and now I'm using driftwood. I'm going to use the all over shadow, and I'm going to dip into Sweet Cream to soften the edges. I feel like on all the brushes, the old version bristles just didn't behave. Like, they were kind of all over the place. So these, you have a lot more control. Let's see, the smudger, we could probably really get in to the deep part of the crease. So I'm going to go in with Espresso. It's not picking up a whole lot, but that's actually a good thing. I'd rather it not pick up a lot than pick up too much. Now I'm gonna go into Spun Silk, which is this color. I'm gonna use my finger because it's gonna help the color to stay intense. So I just tapped into it, and I'm just gonna use it just like this, and I'll place it on the lid. Great, so you see how it kind of pops against the background? Now I'm gonna go in with a deep brown eyeliner. So I'm just gonna line it very close to the lashes. Okay, and bring it a little higher so we can test out the smudger. Let's see how the smudger brush does smudging the eyeliner. It's smudging a little bit. It's a little fluffy. So I'm gonna set it with that espresso color again. I'm gonna coat the brush with espresso, and I'm just gonna run back and forth over it. It has a little bit of a softening effect, not a whole lot, because this brush is pretty soft. It's not very stiff, so it's not really grabbing at the eyeliner. Okay, so now that excess of translucent powder, I'm gonna sweep it away. Gently dusting away where I put a ton. Now let's get some mascara going. Gonna give my lashes a curl. Alright, and I am at the bottom of the barrel of my lash intensity, so it's behaving more like a Lash Love mascara or something. I don't know. It's just behaving like a regular mascara at this point because there's barely anything on it. Barely anything in the tube. Alright, so lashes are on. Excuse how clumpy and messy they are. Let's go in with the smudger again and pick up the driftwood color and lightly line the bottom. some mascara to the lower lash line, using what's left of another almost empty tube of Lash Love. Let me finish my face, and oh no, I don't want to finish my face. I'm gonna finish my face on camera because I have the cheek brush to use and I totally forgot. I'm gonna go in with a mixture of Sunny Spice and Cherry Blossom just because I don't want a whole lot. So I don't want a whole lot of color. I'm gonna just go ahead and use a slanted side. Ooh la la. I like it. It's not too stiff to where it disrupts my makeup underneath, so that's a huge plus. Whoa. Whoops. So I went overboard, clearly, so we're just using some translucent powder and the fluffy face brush to buff it out. This side is gonna pick up color. I think what's going on here is I have these really bright photography lights. In my mirror, it looks like I have barely anything on my face, but when I'm looking in the camera, it's like, what? I'm gonna clean off that, and I'm gonna use the same brush to bronze a little. So this is my light to medium bronzer. Let's try the other end of it. I flipped it to the narrow side, and we're just gonna, cool. It's good for getting a good sharp edge. And again, we'll just soften it back up with the fluffy brush. This is gonna be great for my nose. Yeah. I'm using my bronzer more or less like a contour color right now. I'm gonna clean off the brush for a second time, and we can use it for some highlighter. This is my Ripe Watermelon highlighter and blush duo. You can see I use the heck out of it. There's barely anything left. I'm gonna set it back with a little more translucent powder just so that it all stays. Because I ran out of setting spray. Shame on me. You see the trend here, I'm running out of things and not releasing them. The last thing I'm gonna show you, I wanna try one of the new Gel Semi Shine lipsticks. This one is Luminous Lilac. Brand new to me. It's got a little bit of a shimmer in it. My lips are so dry, so let's see how this goes. I already know I'm gonna love the way it feels. These are so silky, but not too silky to where they slide all over. I like this color a lot. That's a good color. It's brighter than I thought it would be. I like it. It's not too shimmery, it's just enough. But I don't think it's gonna go with what I'm wearing today. So let's try another. All right, so I got that off the best I could. My lips are a little red because I've been rubbing on them clearly, and it left a little shimmer behind. Try another new one I've only tried once before. This one is Naturally Buff. Basically a nude. No shimmer in this one. Okay, yeah, this is more or less what I need. Okay, I gotta go fix my hair and I'll come back. All right, folks, I'm back. Hair's fixed, not looking so crazy anymore. Crazy? I don't know. There's too much, I know that. So I hope you learned a little something. Let's recap. Foundation brush, liquid foundation brush. I love it. Perfect, no complaints. Great brush. Love it way more than the original. Sorry, but that's what upgrades are for. Yay, good job, Mary Kay. Woohoo. And then we have the collection, the makeup brush collection. That comes in this cute little zipper bag that's really nice. I like it. I'll probably be keeping mine in a jar, if we're being honest. But if I take it somewhere, it's going in here. I love the brushes way more than I expected to. The old brushes, they didn't thrill me so much. I found myself not using very cake brushes. But I think I will now because these are great. The powder brush is excellent. I can tell that this is going to last so much longer than this original one. Like, you can see what's wrong with the original. Like, it's not so great. I hate to keep ragging on it, but it's okay because there's new ones. So powder brush, great. Perfect for all over the face, soft enough not to drag. The cheek brush, I love it. It serves several purposes. The different dimensions of the bristles make it great for several tasks. The eye brushes, I like them a lot. So all over brush, it's fluffy but not too fluffy, perfect for getting shadow all over the eyelid. The eye crease brush, I love it way more than I expected to. I've never really used a brush shaped like this, but it's perfect for getting into the crease, which I'm surprised because I didn't really expect it to be too helpful because I'm used to the dome shaped brushes. And then the smudger brush, I like the smudger brush. I think I'm gonna use it more for getting a very defined crease than an actual smudge. But we'll see, I'll have to keep playing with it, I'm not sure, but I love it. I love the whole set. The two lipsticks I tried, I love the new lipsticks. I haven't found a lipstick at all of Mary Kay's lipsticks that I don't love, so shocker, I love the lipstick. So I hope you learned something. I hope you go out and grab some of these goodies because I really think they're great and I'm being 100% honest. I love them. So I'm excited to have tried some new things. Maybe I'll grab the new brushes that I'm missing. I'm missing the cream brush and oh, there's a brow brush. I think those are the only two I'm missing. The cream brush and the brow brush. Other than that, I think that's it. Bye.